What the fuck you rapping for? Nigga ass nigga, got your sagging pants with your ass hanging out the back.
So we've already talked about conservatives who hate rap, but what about the ones that don't, at least enough to participate in it? That's right, I'm talking about Republican rappers. Now I think we're all familiar with Old Tommy and his brand of rap, but recently I've come to find out that he's far from the only Republican making rap music. Apparently this is a whole entire genre we didn't even know about. So I thought it would be fun to dive into some tracks and see what it's all about. Today we're gonna take a look at 3 songs going from least racist to most racist. So stay tuned, cause you don't wanna miss out on all this ignorance. Typher, the Patriot, featuring the Marine rapper. Yes, that is his real rap name. On January 6, 2021, The Patriot, a song by 2 military veterans, charted on the hip-hop and R&B billboards. 2 weeks later, it was removed from all streaming services without explanation. Hashtag Free the Patriot. How much you wanna bet they removed it themselves just so they could say they're being silenced? That would actually be a smart ass move. We know iTunes isn't out here removing songs simply because they're patriotic, so it's either some shit you said or you're lying.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. This is where we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates.
Oh, there it is. I think I know why your song got removed.
Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks.
And is that supposed to be like a George Floyd diss? Why would you say that? I mean, the man died.
Enough with tyranny, we come to take our country back. For all citizens, white, red, brown, or black.
Wow, wow, wow. So it's like that, huh?
Star Spangled Banner got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks of life filling up the crowd.
I'm sorry, but this is just so fucking gay. I had to say it, man. It's so dramatic, so over the top for no reason. Who are you fighting against anyway? Liberals? What, you're gonna go to war with cancel culture? Bro, come on. You live in Arkansas. I promise you it's not that serious. And that hoodie is too small for your body.
It's going down.
Wow, this Game of Thrones ass hook, this medieval ass hook. Also, why does the singer have like a weird Irish accent? I thought this was for Americans only.
You still see my raps if I was invisible, but I'm standing tall and I spit the truth.
They just said fuck it, let's put a crackhead on the song. Why not? Hey, real shit, this might just be the worst fit I've ever seen. Looking like a GTA Online character. What is that on top of your head?
This is for the sisters working hard on the ship. This is for the brothers getting y'all doctorates.
Yes, yes, let's go, let's go. The stock footage, the fucking stock footage, really a staple of any good music video.
Give many foremen, give many foremen.
Yeah, if you ask me, this shit is fucking garbage, and they did everyone a service by removing it from all streaming platforms. As a matter of fact, I wish I could remove it from my memory, but unfortunately, we're not there yet. Dislike. I didn't like it. It was a bad experience. Bryson Gray, Gun Titan Patriot.
I love the Second Amendment. God gave it to me.
God gave it to me? Pretty sure your country gave it to you. Don't involve God in this fucking mess. God had no part in any of this.
Gun toting, Bible reading, God believing, truth speaking, American, this MAGA season, Democrats committing.
I just want to take a quick second to analyze the outfits really quickly. Obamagate? Cool. And of course we got fucking overweight Ray Liotta here, looking like he got left off The Sopranos. Not a single good outfit in sight, but I can't tell you I'm surprised. Republicans always had sauce deficits and problems.
Martin Roger Stone, cause the run know that he innocent. We need to kick out every single illegal immigrant.
These are real lyrics. This is a real song. These are real people. Okay, sorry, just had to process that.
I looked deep into it and I did the math. Why did Obama send money to that Wuhan lab? What is George Soros doing with all of his cash?
Bro, this whole thing is so ignorant. These are like Lil Pump levels of ignorance. The only difference is Lil Pump talks about stupid shit. You're supposed to be addressing real issues that affect real people. It's almost like they're talking about their favorite sports team. They treat it like it's this fun, quirky thing. If you had to imagine a stereotype of just a stupid, ignorant guy, this would be the guy.
Why did Obama send money to that Wuhan lab? I did the math.
Like, I'm just guessing it's impossible to utter those words without feeling at least a little stupid. Obama? Really? What, Barack Obama just cashed at them $3 billion for virus? Just logically speaking, you would have to be pretty brain dead to come to that conclusion. I want all of us here to just take a little second and let the sheer lack of intelligence present in this very picture sink in right now. Okay, cool.
Why is there so much propaganda? Funny you ask. How about that Bill Gates vaccine? Now, sorry I'll pass, cause I'm a gun throwing patriot. God being patriot.
Hook kinda goes, not gonna lie, hook kinda goes.
Trump, yeah, okay, bury him a legend, yeah, Trump, hey, okay, America's biggest blessing.
How about you bless your face with a shower, greasy boy?
About to paint the city red, please don't burn it down.
Look, say whatever you want, but at least the first guy did the instrumental justice. Which, by the way, is just a copy-paste version of Drake's Nonstop. But that's besides the point. This second guy, he just sucks. He's just bad at rapping. So yeah, all around, very generic, very unremarkable, very flavorless, just like the first song. And the whole thing is just so goddamn stupid, to the point where I can't even take it seriously. I can't be mad at this. This just feels like the children that were left behind getting together and making a song. But I gotta give credit to where it's due. Music video went stupid. Music video definitely went crazy. Fuck it, I'll leave a like just for that. Shout out to the producer and all the cameramen and the fucking editor. Respect to the editor. Adam Calhoun. Racism. Oh, love that the title is so uncreative and tactless. Love it already. You know, some have hailed this to be the magnum opus of Republican rap, so to speak. Not to put any pressure on you, but I have high hopes for this one.
Freckle, nigga, white trash, fuck you, nigga.
He didn't waste a second of time. The man got right to it. Shit, I guess now we know why this song is titled Racism. You can just end it right here. I think we get the point. So all the other slurs he said once, but for some reason he felt the need to double back on the N-word. Not gonna lie, that second one felt kinda personal. Kinda personal. Imagine you're this guy. They tell you, okay, so we just want you to look at the camera. It will be perfect for this shot. You ain't gotta do nothing. Don't worry about anything. Just trust me, okay? Stand here and look at the camera. Boom, shoot is finished. You go home, pull up youtube.com, click on the video, and this is what you see.
Fuck you, nigga.
What? Be honest, how would that make you feel?
What the fuck you rapping for? Cracker ass cracker, got your rebel flag with your camo hat backwards.
Ah, this is so great. Already you can hear the fucking trademark of every Republican rap song. The shitty copyright-free instrumental. This is probably what you get when you type in hype trap beat in the search bar. Click the first video that pops up, which probably has some chick with big titties on a beach in the thumbnail for no reason. And voila! Congratulations, you have bad production. Yay!
Stains on your shirt with your fucked up teeth. Piece of shit truck broke down middle of the street. Got a kid on her lap, smack his ass if he speaks. Always wearing white beaters cause her ass getting beat. Okay, that's white trash, but what about a hillbilly?
Alright, so to break it down, in his first verse, he's obviously portraying this stereotypical white trash guy with all these horrible traits. And then he makes the distinction between white trash and hillbilly. Two different things, right? Okay, so remember that. This is a conceptual track, after all, okay? This is not for the faint of heart.
They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass.
Here, we can hear the second trademark of every Republican rap song, the shitty hook. Let's go. Love the shitty hook. Love it. Up until this point, he may have had you fooled with his rapping, but after this, there's no doubt about it. That is definitely a white man on the mic. If you listen really closely, you can actually hear the whiteness coming out of him. Pause. But the frustration, the screaming, it's all culminating into this bitter stew of caucasity. The thing that strikes me the most is that he spent the entire first verse depicting this disgusting stereotype of certain white people. But then on the hook, not only does he fail to point it out as harmful or negative, he instead says, that horrible person I was describing in the first verse, yeah, that's me. I'm that guy. And I don't care if I'm that guy. As a matter of fact, if you point out that I am in fact that guy, I will tell you to kiss my ass. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see how he rounds it out.
Nigga ass nigga got your sagging pants with your ass hanging out the back, hanging out in front of liquor stores selling crack.
Sorry, I know it's not my place to say this as a white man, but everyone here needs to have their card pulled just for allowing this to happen.
Can't keep a job cause you in and out of prison. Guess it must be Trump's fault cause you making bad decisions. That's about niggas, but what about black folk? Raise their kids right every night, mom and dad at home, hunting for a job, not crying about a privilege.
Okay, I need you to follow along. So in the second verse, he makes the difference between black folk and N-words. You know, black people who can't keep a job and deal drugs apparently deserve to be labeled and categorized with racial slurs. But if you have a job and you're not, quote, crying about a privilege, then you get a pass. But make sure you keep that job, unless you want Adam Calhoun to come to your neighborhood and film you looking at the camera. And you know what that means.
Fuck you, nigga.
I don't know, to me this whole thing seems very dehumanizing, but let's see how old Adam caps it off.
Fuck it though, you a nigga and I'm just a cracker. They pin us against each other, sit back and they watch it happen.
Who are they? After all this shit, you think they is enough? I mean, for his fans, sure, they believe just about anything. I mean, they think Obama started COVID, for fuck's sakes. What do you expect? But I'm not satisfied with they. I'm not going home with they. That's not a valid conclusion. It's all their fault? That's it? That was the justification for the countless slurs you used and all the stereotypes you painted? What is the message? What is the point?
Call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass.
Wait. So let me get this straight. After the verse about labeling black people the N-word, you finish off the song with the same hook about how you were proud to be white trash while flying the Confederate flag. I'm sorry, it's just not a good look. And it doesn't even make sense for the concept of the track. Least you could have done was gotten a black dude to do the hook after the verse about black people. They call me N-word, I don't care, say it back. I mean, it would still be completely trash, but at least that would add some balance. This way, it just turns out a biased song about racism, which is horrible by default. And I know Adam probably doesn't have the mental capacity to understand these issues on a larger scale, so I'm not even gonna open that can of worms. But at least then, don't pretend like you have it figured out when you don't. I mean, the fucking nerve, the audacity. This isn't even his idea. Joyner Lucas did the same concept exactly 1 year before this. And to me, that just sums up this whole genre. Flavorless, unoriginal, unnecessary, stupid. There isn't one unique characteristic I could attribute to a single one of these guys. All of them do the same shit the same way. And you know what? There are a whole lot of rappers that happen to be liberals, but I can't name you a single liberal rapper who only makes songs about how Trump is stupid or Biden is a legend. I mean, maybe a couple lyrics here and there, but these guys have a whole fucking genre. So I ask you, where is the democratic rap genre? Nowhere to be found, because there's no market for it, plain and simple. All the left-leaning artists are busy making actual innovative art, and not this bullshit masquerading as music. All these guys do is use rap as a tool, not an art form, a tool to question and shit on the authority every opportunity they get, because that's the only thing they're good for. And that's the only thing their brain-dead fans can comprehend. Once a Republican gets elected president again, your career is over. Dead. Like it never even existed. And that's only because the inherent artistic value of your songs is zero. Nada. It doesn't exist. You don't make any points, you're not creative, and you don't have the mental capacity to talk about real issues. Go ahead, see how many songs you can make about trans bathrooms before you realize that you're useless as an artist and as a human. And as far as I'm concerned, this applies to Republican media just as much as it does rap. From what I've seen, Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, they do the same shit. No solution, no objective analysis, no plan for improvement, just ignorance, just lack of understanding, just out of touch with today's world. There it is. We were all thinking it, but I said it.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.